everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do my first crafting video for you guys. And before we start with this crafting video, yes, this is a very different part or background of the room. This is what I see whenever I record videos for you guys. So now you get to see what I see. And yes, there is a mess behind me if I move around a little bit. While I was trying to do this craft, or basically I want to do like a little tutorial or something, I'm not sure. But while I was doing this, I made a mess to look for these items. And when I finally found them, I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna do the video and just excuse the mess behind me if I move around a lot on camera. So just to start off with, what do you guys need for this type of craft? First things first, you need glue sticks and a glue gun. I have it on a cord right now because I don't have one of those battery powered ones. And so far I have been using this for like over a year. It's Elmer's Craft Bond Dual Temp. That's what it looks like. And it does have like the high or low one. I have it set on high so that way I can, you know, get this craft over with. And it is hot. Like, I'm actually touching it. It's very hot and it is dirty. That's when you know that I am a crafter and I actually use this a lot. And I'm not sure what kind of glue sticks they are, but I have a whole bunch of them behind you guys. And they look like this. They're the 0.43 size. There are different sizes for glue guns, and so I found this perfect one on Amazon, and it works for me. I don't know. I remember I had this conversation with my mother-in-law saying like which glue guns would be best, and she and I knew that Gorilla Glue will be really good for this type of project. It'll be really easier, but sometimes it can get expensive. And so I found an alternative, and I think the brand is Work Pro. I am not sure. She tried out the ones for Walmart. They did not work. And so she's been trying to use up her stash where it's like over 5 pounds or something. And mine was just like 100 glue sticks for like $22.99 at the time. I don't know if they raised that up or not, but once I link the link down below for these type of glue sticks, go ahead and give it a try. I've had no problems with them whatsoever. They're just as good as Gorilla Glue, and I have used Gorilla Glue before, so there you go. I have it on like a glue gun holder that I made. So it's like there's like a wooden crate, there's like this bench scraper, and then like another wooden crate, and it's decorated with stickers. It's really cute. It's like Halloween themed. The next thing that you need is this bottle of paint. It's called Martha Stewart Multi-Surface Satin Acrylic Craft Paint. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'll just show you like what the barcode is on the side or something, but there you go. Hopefully you guys can see it. I got this at, oh, and the color is called Downy. That's why I was trying to see where the color is, but it is the satin color. I gotten this at Dollar Tree a lot, or yeah, I have gotten this a lot of Dollar Tree. It's really good. I like it. And this is for indoor, outdoor, and is water-based, and you could use it basically on anything. And when I was trying to use it on this type of project, it worked marvelously. And then the second set the second thing you need are foam brushes. I had to use one of these thick ones right here for this, and it was perfect. I'll tell you guys that. And I kept the little tag on there, but this is what it's called. Foam brushes is 8 pieces, and you can get them at your local Dollar Tree also. Like most of these items I'm gonna get is either from Dollar Tree, from Michael's, Joann's, or wherever. I just like to say where they're from, so that way I can, like, you know, that way you guys can actually get the supplies that you need. And this is also from Dollar Tree. If you remember one of my previous videos, I have bought this like a couple years ago, and as you can see, I already used some of these labels, and I'll show you why. And I thought that these were going to be perfect for this type of craft. And so that's what I did. And I think you remember this one too from a previous video. And it's the vinyl stickers. It's 12 sheets of them. And they're from Target. It's for $5. And you can get it from their like their dollar spot, whatever you call it. I think they're called bullet spot or something. I don't remember what's it called, my bad. But I just know once you enter into your local Target and you see like there's like this dollar section that goes up to like $5, that's where you can find it. I'm not sure if they're gonna have it this year, but for sure a couple years ago they had them. And you can find something similar like this at your local Hobby Lobby, or if you have a Cricut, you could actually do one like that too. The next craft that you will need is this charger plate, and it's the silver kind. You can get this at your local Dollar Tree. There was a label on here that had the charger plate, but if you have seen my previous video, then you already know what it looks like, and that's how deep it is. And then the last things you need, which are these 3 pencil holders. Like, let me hold them up for you guys. Hold on, because I have done some of the work for you for this one. But it's like this. They're pencil holders, actually. You can find these also at your local Dollar Tree, where they're at the school supply section. Hopefully they'll still have some. And I decided to like save some time for you guys for this craft. Was you know, just to unwrap everything, paint everything, so that way I can show you like, okay, what did I do for this craft and all that. So I got all these 3 and painted them with this bottle of paint, which is the Martha Stewart one, with one of the foam brushes. And one coat was good enough, but I decided, well, I should have done was put the label on there, which I did. I don't know if you guys can see it, probably in a different lighting. There you go. I did put the labels on them, and I did paint it over them. So just to save you guys some time, put the label on there however you want to. You can put it as high as you want, low as you want, or in the middle. I kind of went sort of like the high middle section, and that's what I did for all 3 of them. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I definitely can with this terrible lighting that I have. But I went go ahead and painted it once, and then once they were done drying, which by the way, this dries up very well. I'm trying to show you. This dries up very well. Like, it's supposed to say you're supposed to let it like an hour to dry between coats. I think because it was such a warm day here in Texas. Now it's like a little bit cold, so I'm kind of like my feet are frozen and I'm kind of cold, so I'm trying to hurry up to do this craft for you guys. But this one was so perfect to dry. I think it dried in like 5 or 10 minutes. Like, all I remember was painting them and then set it down, and then I decided to like do some other stuff while my husband was home and doing his Gundams or something, because he likes to do Gundams on his free time. And so I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna leave one side blank, because as soon as you put any type of glue behind an area where it has been painted on, it won't stick that well. So, and nobody's going to see the back side of this, because this is where you're going to be gluing it. So there you go. I decided to paint it ahead of time. It kind of looks a little bit I mean, maybe this one will need like another coat of paint, but like I said, nothing is perfect, and I don't do perfect crafts. And if you're looking to do some perfect crafts here, you could look somewhere else. But yeah, so what I did was I did all that, and then I used one of the vinyl sheets I will use one of the vinyl sheets for you guys, because like they have like the numbers on here, and then they have the letters on here, and as you can see, I have used it for something else, and I will show you guys after this video where have I used those other letters before, because I was doing like these little mini crafts also when the storm passed over. Like, I think it's already been 2 weeks now, where our Wi-Fi went out and I had nothing else to do. So I just said, you know what, let me just start doing some crafts. And I have done this crafts, and I have it like right there over here with me, so I can show you guys how I did it. And so there you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, I was going to put the letters or something. I was going to do the letters and put them on these things to say forks, spoons, and knives. So I was like, maybe I should do that right now on camera. But what I am going to do is just glue it down, glue onto the charger plate, so that way I can show you guys like how it looks like after that. And since I have it plugged up, I'm going to go do that. So with my glue gun, I'm just going to put some glue behind it, or behind this thing. I just forgot I just added a new stick, so it's like trying to it's not really melting that well. So you can put as much as you want for glue depending on your preference, but I usually do a little bit because this glue is good enough just to like hold on its own, especially on its own weight, because I have done crafts with these type of glue guns or glue sticks where it was really amazing. So there you go. I'm gonna be putting it down here on this charger plate, which let me scoot it over like this. So now this is what it looks like, and I think it looks cute. I don't know. I know if you want to paint the inside of this, that's up to you, but I didn't want to do that because like nobody's gonna want to see the top of this. They're all gonna look is this, unless you know this is reflected and all that, but it don't matter. So I'm gonna be gluing down the next one, which is this one. And while I'm gluing on this, I'm gonna tell you also a little story too, what just been happening to me this week. So like, well, or this past weekend, I should say. So my husband and I were trying to get our brakes done for our car and stuff like that. So our lovely father-in-law, or my father-in-law and his stepdad, he decided to book an appointment for us. So we're kind of like, yeah, we're gonna have to do that soon because our brakes are not that good right now. And my husband almost gotten into a car wreck at one point because of the fact that some idiot tried to cut him off while he was taking out of the driveway or something like that, and he was like inches away from crashing into him and stuff. So he kind of like veered over to the right or whatever, or yeah, to the right, and he still like was an idiot for doing that, you know. So I was like, well, we got to get our brakes done. And when I tried to test it out myself, it seemed fine. But I guess like, yeah, you know what, because of that type of warning, I would say, because he did press the brake on really hard to the point where it actually went all the way to the bottom of the car. He was like, yeah, we're gonna have to get our brakes done. I just said, duh. So, and then I'm about to glue the last one. I'll just show you guys how it looks like so far. So there you go. Like, I wanted to put it on side to side so that I can see like where I'm gonna eyeball the one for the center, so it won't look a little bit off-centered. And so far it looks good, so we'll see. So yeah, so that was my story. And then I think this upcoming Friday, or Saturday I should say, we're gonna be getting our brakes done by a guy that they know, because there's not that many mechanics around here where we live at. Well, there is, I would say there is one mechanic here, and his name is Bill, and he did like the wheel stud for our car at one point, but we don't know how much he would charge. And we found out through like prices and all that, and through our father-in-law, he was saying that this guy can actually do your brakes for $150 with the labor and parts. And we're like, yeah, that's pretty good, cheaper than what our you know, for what our Kia, or the Kia dealership that's like 30 minutes away from here, was going to be doing. So let me glue on this last part here. It kind of looks even, but I'm not really entirely sure. If it don't look even, that's okay, because I could just try to take it off and try to fix it again. But yeah, that's what happened. And so I'm like, okay, so we were kind of like sort of losing sleep because of this, because we were worried that for some reason, like, our luck was like, we're going to lose our brakes before we get this appointment, and while my husband is the one driving the car and stuff like that. But so far he has no issues. He just said that just that one time, but he did notice like when he was driving, and when he was going through like a section into the highway where it goes to his job and stuff, like sometimes the signal will go out and he won't have any cell service. And so I don't know what, but like we do have Spotify Premium, because he does listen to music while he's going to work and coming from work. And for some reason it just cuts off at some point, and so he would notice that when he's braking it, he'll hear the, you know, the noise, you know. And so he just like, yeah, we're gonna have to go get our brakes done. So yeah, and so this is what it looks like now. I like it. It might be a little bit off center for you guys, I'm not sure. I was trying to like see like, is it any good, is it not? But like what I did was I did glue it on there, and I put it to like the closest thing possible to the bottom here, because when I try to insert the spoons, the forks, and the knives, or however order I'm gonna do it from, I need some space so that way I can just take it out of there. But I like it so far. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how am I going to poke these holes right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There you go. Like, I'm trying to see how I'm going to poke it out. I did ask my mother-in-law, and she said you can try using a drill. But I'm like, oh boy, will it work? Because it is kind of like, it's strong, but I feel like it, excuse me, any type of pressure, it's just going to be that way. It's going to break, and then I got to redo all this all over again. And so now I'm going to put this aside. I will actually post the pictures on my Facebook page if you guys want me to put the rest of like the labels and how it looks like on here. So one will be forks, spoons, and knives. So for the meantime, because I already know now this is a very long video since I've been talking and rambling and just showing you guys this, but that's how I'm going to make my utensil holder. I feel like that will be perfect for me and my husband since we're the only ones living here for the meantime. And sometimes we do forget to, whenever I'm done cooking and I put dinner on the table, I sometimes forget the utensils, and I felt like hanging this or mounting it on the wall near me or near him, he could just have access to cutlery at any time. So that'd be perfect, because by the time we want to sit down, we want to like eat and then not anything disturb us unless we're waiting for an important phone call or visit or something. So yeah, so that's basically much it. So that's it for the craft, and I'm gonna show you guys like the little bonus crafts that I have done while the Wi-Fi was out at my house. And so first things first, I did tell you guys about like for some reason I wanted to look for like a vinyl decal something for my dryer sheets, and some of it did look good, some of it did not. Like, I'm not a fan of the cursive like writing or something like that. Like, not even the Ray Dunn thing. Like, I have told you guys before in previous videos, I do not like Ray Dunn at all. I don't know why, but like that type of font is just not that good for me. And some of the cursive was like too I don't know how can I explain it. Like, it just didn't, like, I guess it just didn't fit in right to like my aesthetic. And so I thought maybe I could make my own. And like I said, it's not perfect. You guys can laugh at this, but for me, I like it, and maybe I'll change it sometime in the near future. But I grabbed one of these containers from Dollar Tree, and there's like my dryer sheets in there. The type of dryer sheets I use is the lavender scented ones from Walmart. I think it's their brand, I'm not sure. But I have gotten these before, and I found a hair on my stuff, which is really funny. I always have hair everywhere. But it's like these type of containers, which is like, you know, these, and it pops up, and it smells really good. And of course, what I did with the paint for this one, I did it for this one. So there's the letters. So it's not perfect. I knew I should have put like a little bit more or scooted a little bit more, make it more centered. But I was just like, you know what? I'm just done. I'm just going to do what I wanted to do, and that's what I did. I used like 4 of these labels and then put paint over it twice, or 3 times I should say, because I didn't want the other letters to show on there on the labels. And then I just stuck on the letters for dryer sheets, and then that was it. So that was it. And then another mini bonus craft what I did was I was given these picture frames from my mother-in-law. She said that her daughter brought these over for her to do, I think for a craft, and then she said she had no idea what to do. So I was like, well, I do have some leftover paper that I have gotten from Hobby Lobby and that I have used before for crafts. And that's what I did, was like these, and they're thing of 5. They're just so cute. There's like 2 of these, which are these pumpkin ones. And yeah, some of the things have been broken off, but I was just like, who cares? I really like them. They're very unique. So there's the second one. Like, I just love these pumpkins. They're just so cute. There's the butterfly one, and it's so cute. And then these ones were from like a pumpkin type of thing. Yeah, but all I did was I just centered them on the pieces of like scrap paper that I have. So I'm like, this one is really cute. I like the shade of this one. And then there's this one. And I like this one because I do like sunflowers. And so there's and all I did was I did the lazy way. I put hot glue on the back of these frames, and then I centered the piece of paper on there so it will look like how I wanted to, and then grabbed the pair of scissors, cut it around it, and so that's why they're a little bit jagged in the back, but nobody's gonna see the back, so I'm only gonna see what's in the front. So I'll just show you guys what each one looks like in the front and the back. But yeah, and some of like is like that one is really jagged, and I said they're not that perfect. I don't care, but they're just so cute. I like them, and I just said, you know what? I don't know where I'm gonna hang them up. Oops, that one was upside down. But I don't know where I'm gonna hang it up. But like, I know I'm gonna have them somewhere on either. I'm not sure. I was gonna like put them on a shelf or something, or if not, just have it somewhere hung up. I don't know, but I'm like looking around just to see what am I gonna do, like where am I gonna hang it up or put it. But all I know is I gotta hang up a lot of shelves. I gotta do a lot of stuff in here. So anyway, that's the crafting video for you guys. I'm just gonna end it there. I'm gonna go unplug my my glue gun because I don't want that thing to overheat and affect these other things, because I have it nearby the shoe boxes that I told you guys. Like, I have the shoe boxes balanced with the tripod and the organizer thingy. Like, it's been a mess, and I had to go clean up again because, as you can see, I have a mess behind me. This is just like on the floor, and yeah, I have a lot of cleanup. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this crafting video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for next week. I was thinking about doing another crafting video, or if not, I was gonna do probably a playlist story one, because that one is been overdue. Like, it's been so weird. Like, I have been doing it like almost every month so far, and ever since I started changing content here on my YouTube channel. So that's why I was like, what should I do? Maybe I should do a playlist story, because there was a recent like memory on my Facebook. Like, you know, if you go on your personal Facebook and they show you like memories that you have done in years past, there was one that just I was surprised that it happened, and I was like, you know what, I need to talk about this experience, because like, this song previously never had like a memory to it before, up until that moment, and I haven't like listened to the song for so many years. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Next week will be playlist stories, and then after that will be crafting videos. Maybe if you guys are interested, I will do an order, like a packing an order for Mercari or something like that, because today I do have to pack an order today, and I need to go send it out today. So anyway, I'm gonna end the video there. Hopefully you guys have a lovely week and a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.